respond and assist units on the scene.
You guys might as well come on in and we'll just do the door.
Police! They're gone! It ain't gonna happen!
We teach them how to shoot, we teach them how to drive.
We're gonna lose it here. He doesn't have much delivery maneuver.
How many drugs have you used tonight, Emmy?
That's like asking how many times you have sex today.
We just had a report of a drive-by shooting. Just an overpowering smell of marijuana.
I need a dog man. He's out on foot in the school.
He got up after I hit him.
Got a couple of 12-gauge shotguns here.
Go, you're going to jail.
This program contains actual police footage. No reporters, no recreations.
What we have here is a vehicle that is stolen, parked, and what we're doing is setting up on it, waiting for the vehicle to move, and we will stop the vehicle at that point in time.
Is he there now at the driver's side?
Yeah, lights on, backing up. No, lights on. We'll start rolling in that way. He hit the brake lights.
Everybody copy?
I didn't. He hasn't moved yet. Just get, yeah, brake lights again.
Brake lights in the truck, Joe, get ready.
Come on in a bit here, Dennis. I'll tell you when it's rolling a bit. He still hasn't backed up. Just ease in. Okay, he still hasn't moved. He's got his feet on the brake, though.
Feet on the brakes, not moving. Stand by.
Okay, backup lights.
Backup lights, stand by, don't move yet.
Okay, he's inching out. Come on in. He's rolling backwards a bit. Come on in.
Okay, go, go, go.
Who's coughing?
Anybody, you're under arrest?
Yeah.
Got it?
Don't touch the vehicle, Joe.
Vehicle's gotta be printed.
Oh. Did I get shot?
I got my cuffs. You're under arrest for possession, stolen property, and robbery.
Okay.
Charter warrant on right now.
All right.
You go get your warrant.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody all right?
One of our general duty members did a random sweep of the parking lot, clearing all the license plates, and he came across this pickup truck that was taken at gunpoint from the owner after the suspect had committed a bank robbery at the Toronto Dominion Bank at Hastings and Rosser. So we were on another project, and he notified us of this vehicle's presence in this lot, so we decided on the priority to switch to and focus on this vehicle, and we've been here about an hour and a half waiting for somebody to come back to the truck. And as you can see, one male subject did come to the pickup truck and successfully, effectively apprehended him without injury or damage other than to the windshield here. So this matter will be turned over to our robbery detectives for follow-up, and we've basically cleared 2 offenses of armed robbery: the bank and the stolen truck, and the members have recovered an imitation 9mm replica weapon on his person when they took him out of the truck.
One of our local bars is just starting to let out, so we're just going to show our presence in case there's a problem later. It seems that the bar is pretty full, and a lot of times as the bar clears, there's altercations and fights erupt, so we're just going to stand out here, show our presence, and see what happens.
Big boy. Get your ass, boy. Oh, Mikey. Here, hang on. Deep back. Oh, yeah.
Put your hands behind your back.
Back off. Behind your back. You're going to get sprayed. Okay, you back right.
Here, Marks.
Get back.
Got this.
Back. Hey, good shot in the eye, brother. But you never get me down. Come on. Setting this up. Oh, I've never seen this before. Give me the back. Give me that ball. Give me that ball. Put your hand behind your Get lost. The first thing to pee. I was peeing in the bathroom. The guy hit me in the face. Are we on like? You want to first start? Hold on. Let me get on my knees so I can stand up. You're funny, Craig. Get that funny, Craig. Shut up, bro. You're all going. Get over the car. You can see the guy throw a punch. Unbelievable.
Pick you up in like half an hour. We'll come get you. How's it going, man? Come get you, dude.
Basically what we had was two groups inside the Dell that were drinking and got into an argument. The argument spilled onto the street. So we've had two males that got involved in a fist fight. So both are going to be arrested right now for causing disturbance in a public place. And the others may be, there might be more arrests yet. Get going or you're going to go to jail. 30 seconds or you're going to jail. Let's see that. Yeah, you've been hit pretty hard. Why'd you do that in front of a bunch of cops?
I don't know, man.
Why?
I'm thinking about it right now. I thought it was safe or something.
There's 3 cops here and you take a shot at somebody. If you want to, hey, you threw the first shot, okay? If you want to lay an assault charge, you'll be charged, all right? For now, you're under arrest for being drunk. All right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, well, you may have to stop at the hospital, get some stitches for you. All right? We'll be going in for you.
10 days ago, he got the kids to do a B&E with them. He frequently carries a handgun with him, and when he wanted to do this B&E, they're just riding around, he pulls out the gun, intimidates them with it, and says, we're going to do a B&E in such and such a business. Guy got the details as to where the B&E was. They told him what was stolen. We've since confirmed that through the file at the office. He wanted to do another B&E tonight. These kids want nothing to do with it. And so they've made arrangements where he's going to be attending a location here in Richmond by the 7-Eleven store, number 3 in Steveston. And he's supposed to be there at midnight, and he thinks he's going to be meeting them there. We're going to take him down at that point before he has the opportunity to get with them. One of the kids was saying that every time he's seen them, every time that this kid has seen the bad guy, he's had the gun on him. Keeps it in his waistband here. It's a .38 revolver, a fairly small one. And that's pretty much it. He has a fairly extensive criminal record, including 2 convictions for robbery. The first one was in '91. He did with a handgun at a store. And the second one, he used a bottle. So I guess he has some disposition to using them. There's a bus stop near his house. I'll sit on that just on Steveston by Gate. I don't know if you guys know where that is up there. Not too much foot traffic at this hour, so hopefully we'll be able to spot him leaving. And we'll get some cars set up. Maybe Colin will be on foot at the payphone right at the 7-Eleven. Guy Forcier will probably by the fire hall. Okay. And I'll be on foot with Melanie. Once I spot him, she'll pick me up and we'll go by the townhouses there just to the north there. All right. And then once we want to take it down when there's not too many people around, sure. In case anything happens, I guess we'll decide how we're going to take him down now. If you guys can be close, but obviously out of sight. Sure. For the dog, just so you're there for a really quick response in case he gets away on foot, maybe right behind the fire hall. You'll be out of sight, and hopefully you won't hear the dog barking if he has any occasion to bark. It's far enough away. And the ambulance, we've got to stand by just in case anything goes wrong. Don't anticipate anything will, but quicker the better if anything does happen.
It's about 5 blocks almost to a second. We're here.
Yeah.
We were here.
Yeah.
He lives at a place.
So he's gonna walk up, Steve.
So he's gonna go down and walk this way.
Laurie, if we need to call you guys, we'll just
and that's where we were before, right here.
Copy.
So right now, technically, we're on this side of 2nd, so southwest. So he's not gonna walk in front of us here on by the fire hall.
Richmond car, what are you guys? Bravo, what? 2-3.
Okay, right now we have Constable Robbins waiting at the 7-Eleven. He just went behind the 7-Eleven.
Colin, if that's you, you're not coming through at all.
Waiting for the suspect. And Corporal Cook is also waiting on the street at the bus stop. We can see him right now from here.
4C from Cook Radio check.
Go.
Loud and clear.
10-4.
Okay, I'm out here at the stop.
As soon as Corporal Cook sees the suspect walking from his place to here, he's gonna let us know and he's gonna follow him. And so we'll know in advance that he's coming to the 7-Eleven. This is one of our members on the phone and at the payphone, just waiting for the suspect to arrive. Just waiting casually.
Okay, I'm off the air.
Right now, our suspect, we saw him, and the witness also saw him, and the suspect is now walking back toward the 7-Eleven. And we now see our 2 officers waiting for him. One's gonna go inside the 7-Eleven, the other one's gonna stay outside by the phone. Okay, for everybody, the suspect is now in front of the 7-Eleven by the bus stop. He's all dressed in blue, black pant, ball cap, and he's carrying a bag. Come on. They got him down. Got it.
Bag away from me. What's your name? Paul. Paul what? Okay. You want to do the foreign charter?
Yeah. Okay, Paul, can you listen to me?
Yeah.
Okay, right now you're under arrest for B&E and threat.
B&E and threat?
Yeah, threatening somebody, okay?
Okay.
It is my duty to inform you that you have the right to retain and instruct counsel without delay. You may call any lawyer you want. There is a 24-hour telephone service available which provides legal aid to the lawyer who can give you legal aid advice. This advice is given without charge and the lawyer can explain the legal aid plan to you. If you wish to contact a legal aid duty lawyer, I can provide you with a telephone number. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you want to call a lawyer?
Yes. Someone gonna explain to me what this is all about and where the threat and where the B&E?
For threatening 2 kids, well 3 with a gun, to do B&E. And the B&E that you did at BC Rental in Surrey. We just arrested the suspect that we were waiting for. Everything went well, no gun were pulled out. We're now going to drive him back to the to Surrey detachment where he's going to be booked for the night until he can appear in front of a judge tomorrow morning. We're going to get statements from our 2 witnesses, our 2 victims in this, I guess. So nobody got hurt, everybody's fine, so that's the way we like it.
He's assaulted me tonight. He's assaulted me before. He's trying to walk out with my CDs. I just threw them out of his hand. Broke my phone.
Now, what does the assault mean? Like, how did he hit you?
Oh, he just threw me against the wall. He broke down my doors, threw me against the wall, threw me down, hit me in the head, and that's about it. And I kneed him in the balls. And then he had me down, he had my throat, and he had me down on the bed like this, and then I ripped over and I kneed him.
Okay, we'll be getting a statement off you to that,
Okay.
that thing.
I just want him out of my house. And
You know what? The best thing, maybe, why don't you just go over to this constable's car and sit in the back till we have this dealt with, okay?
Tammy?
Yeah.
This young lady's gonna sit in the back of your car, okay?
I don't want to sit in the back. I just stand right here. I promise I won't go in. Promise.
No, but when he comes out, if we can come out here, there may be verbal, and we don't want that.
I'm not going to say a word.
Okay?
Go with her. Okay? You'll deal with it.
What's his name? Mike.
Oh, it might get people to jail.
I'm just going to send you a message with this information on it too, if you want to do anything with it.
Mr. Mr. It's the police here. Can I speak to you here?
That's crazy. She just booted me in the nuts, laid me out. She's telling you guys that I said I was going to kill her. I never said any of that. I'm just coming here to get my stuff and leave. She's threatening to get bikers after me. She works in the Marble Arch.
She works where?
The Marble Arch strip joint.
Okay.
She's threatening to get them to kill me.
Okay, what happened here tonight? Let's hear what happened.
I was at the gym. Originally, this started Sunday night. She was working at the Marble Arch, called me up. We've been fighting ever since we moved out here from Ontario 6 months ago. And I said I'm moving out at the end of the month, leaving her. She goes, all right. So she never came home that night. So when I left in the morning, I got a dog, stereo. I locked the door. I knew she didn't have a key, but I thought she'd call me at work, come get it. She kicked the door in, called me at work, said she called you guys, and told me that I'm not coming back in the house. And that she's got all my stuff, and she called you guys, and if I come, I'll be arrested. And she'll tell them that she'll make up stories and say that I threatened to kill her, and that I assaulted her, and so on and so on.
Right. Any altercations tonight with you and her?
Yeah, she just booted me in the nuts. She's been hitting me with a broomstick.
Where?
Threatening to pick up a sledgehammer.
Where did
the
she
other
hit
room.
you?
In the nuts. She booted me in the nuts.
And where else?
She scratched my eye, kicked me in the ass.
Let me see if I can have a look. Okay.
Got a fresh injury over here too. No.
Yep.
She's been whacking me with a phone. She's been swinging it around, slamming me. As soon as I went to pick up my end tables to leave, I had to break the table because she was swinging the phone. And I kicked the table just to get her to stop. She wouldn't stop, so I broke the glass table. And I kicked the chairs because out of anger, she wouldn't stop. I don't know what else to tell you, man. She's a loose cannon. She's crazy. She's absolutely crazy. Called her mother up, getting her mother to side with her and say that I hit her. She's going, Mom, you're going to tell the cops that he hit me, aren't you? And meanwhile, she's turning around, she's saying, Mom, I'm going to hit him with the sledgehammer. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. She's telling her own mother that. She's out of control.
If we go outside, I don't want any verbal confrontations with her, okay? Because it's just going to spark again, okay?
Yeah.
Nothing at all. We're going to deal. We're not a collection agency, okay? So we're not coming here to. Well, we're not coming here to divide property.
I know
okay? If there was a criminal offense here, we want to know about it and find out what happened.
She assaulted me.
Well, she's claiming you assaulted her.
I know, I told you that.
Yep.
I even phoned 911 before I came here, and I said, I came here 5 minutes before I phoned 911. I went to the store, and she wouldn't let me in. She said, I'll tell them that you threatened to kill me if you come in here.
Did you?
So I went and phoned 911.
Did you
I
hit
told
her in any
that on 911. I said, you better send the police up there. She's already threatening to tell the cops that I want to kill her and everything. I just want to get in there. I paid the rent. I want to get my things and leave. I know there's going to be an altercation because she's going to go off.
Did you hit her at all?
Not once. Never touched her.
I'm
Find
gonna
a
go
mark
back
on
outside
her.
Woodsy and see
She
if I
was
got.
telling.
He obviously has injuries. Let's see if she has any injuries.
She was telling. I'll
Excuse
scratch
me,
myself,
I'm just
she
talking
said.
to the corporal here. And if she has injuries, if she has none, she's going.
How do I show you that I'm bruised nuts? Like, hey, come on.
Hey?
She licked me right out.
Listen. I can see your face is scratched up here, so it's obviously.
She was whipping a phone around,
See-
nailing me with that bruise on my. I can feel my arm already bruised.
The trouble is here. The trouble is we're getting.
Two different stories.
young lady called in saying that her boyfriend had thrashed the house and had assaulted her. Upon attendance, we found her in the front yard with some personal property. We put her in a police car in order just to protect her and get her out of the scene. And as we did our crime scene investigation, we found the boyfriend inside the house. All the evidence inside the house, plus the injuries to him, indicated to us that the female had actually assaulted the male rather than the other way around. The female had no marks, cuts, abrasions, lacerations, or bruising at all, whereas the male had swelling, bruising, scratches in the head and shoulders area. As a result of that and the Attorney General's zero tolerance on domestic violence, she was arrested and taken to Burnaby cells to be processed through the courts in the morning.
How are ya? Good. What are you doing?
Holding up the sidewalk.
I'll come out and talk to you.
No.
Do you got any no-goes right now?
No.
You don't, eh? Do you got any ID on you?
No.
Tonight? Nothing at all?
No. Any. Everybody knows me.
I don't.
Sorry.
I'm new. What's your first name?
It's Kelly. Can you get this guy to turn this thing off?
Or C?
C. Can you get him to turn that off?
What's your birth date?
It's July 10th, 65.
Where are you living right now, Kelly?
Burnaby. Larkin Court.
How do you spell it?
L-A-R-K-I-N.
Oh, Larkin Court. Do you have a phone?
No.
Well, I'll tell you what. You're not allowed to be out here.
I'm walking.
Okay?
No problem.
So when I'm working, this is my corner, okay?
No problem.
All right?
I'm walking.
Any other night, if I'm not working, fine, but this is my corner tonight and I don't want you here.
No problem.
Okay? You got no no-goes right now, or?
None at all.
None at all? Just hang tight for a sec,
No
okay?
problem.
Do a quick check on you. Info 17.
I have a no-go from 10th to in New West. That's all I've got.
Okay. Can you run a female for me, please? From 10th to where?
Hang on, I've got a 21 going here. I'll be 30 seconds.
To the bottom.
10 for it.
10th to Stewardson Way and from 8 to 22nd.
10th to Stewardson?
Yeah.
Burnaby, 23.
And 8 to 22nd.
23, go ahead.
How long you been at this, Kelly? Any convictions or anything?
Just 2 in New West, that's it.
Okay, well, we'll see then really quick. I'm not doubting your word, but...
It's better off to be straight up with you than bullshit.
Yeah, that's true. You're being cooperative with me. I appreciate that.
Always am. Not worth my time.
Unfortunately, you got to keep moving.
I will.
Because if I spin around in the next 30 minutes or an hour...
Yes, I'm out of here. I'll be walking, don't worry.
But if I come around again and you're still here, you're in the area. Go ahead.
There's a caution Sierra and probation for prostitution. And that's it for the 29. CNI is for standby.
What I was going to say, if I come back again around this way and you're still here, I've got to arrest you. I'm giving you a warning right now, okay?
And failed to attend. Last entry was in
Prostitution.
96. FPS is...
My lawyer would have me out in the morning anyways.
Any no-goes for Miss...
Negative. Conditions are as usual.
They must have erased those.
No.
No?
They've been canceled. My lawyer got them all canceled.
So conditions are to keep the peace and be of good behavior.
And I always am.
Perfect. Anyways, just keep moving. All right. Just remember what I told you, though. All right, Kelly. This is a real problem area for prostitutes in Burnaby. And what we like to do is to check the girls and run their names, make sure that they've got no warrants out for them or any no-goes for that area. If the checks prove to be negative, we like to disperse the girls, have them clear the area, move on their way, and that's about it. But we're never truly going to get them off the streets. It's an old profession, and it's always going to be there, but we do like to clear them off the streets.
The damage is pretty soft to the 4x4 there.
So I guess they just caught the rear quarter panel that knocked it, and then it just flipped.
They're transporting, but it's relatively minor, I would think. The injuries.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't checked, but I suspect. Looking at the damage and up and
Yeah. Okay, we're on scene at a two-vehicle accident at Nelson and Grange Street in Burnaby. Two vehicles collided basically in a T-bone fashion. The Me and Ed's pizza car, the yellow Mustang, was traveling westbound, and the green Ford Explorer was coming up Nelson Avenue southbound, and they collided in the intersection. Don't know as of yet. Obviously, one of the vehicles disobeyed the traffic light. One of them blew a red light. We're not sure as of yet. We're going to find out through a witness, hopefully, that we have to telephone, and they can shed some light on exactly what color the light was. There's some discrepancy right now between who blew the red light and who did not. Injuries are relatively minor considering the damage to the vehicles, but we're just going to continue with our on-scene investigation here, and hopefully we can determine exactly what happened, because there is a bit of a question as to who was at fault for the accident. Luckily, there's very minor injuries, and we'll go from there and let ICBC sort it out a little bit later. The driver of the pizza car is relatively okay, shaken up, of course. The lady that was in the Explorer that rolled on its top, she was taken to Burnaby General Hospital. Relatively minor injuries, possibly a whiplash or shoulder type injuries with the seatbelt, but considering that she rolled the car, she's going to be fine. We'll photograph the entire scene, do a rough sketch. Hopefully we can possibly determine some speeds and just ensure that the lights are all working okay, to make sure everything is working properly and it isn't an electrical or lighting problem, and we'll go from there. There's really not anything we can do other than that. It's basically at this point going to come down to who disobeyed the light. So we'll just record things here in case this gets to court down the road, whether civil or criminal.
Hi there, it's the police. Can you let us in, please? Nature of this call is a Asian female down in the hallway. She's breathing very heavily, half naked, unknown what the real problem is. EHS is on routine. We'll go see if we can try and find her here. She's on the second floor. Hi there. She right here?
She's got her top on now.
Hi there, ma'am. It's the police. What's going on tonight? Oh yeah? Where do you live? What's that, sorry?
About 2 blocks down the street.
Oh yeah? How'd you get here? What's that, sorry?
Country.
But you live 2 blocks down the street?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Have you had anything to drink tonight?
Well, of course, yeah.
Have you? Do you know who lives there?
Yeah. He's,
What's his name?
Tonight?
What's that?
Tonight?
Yeah, what's his name?
I have Constable.
Okay, do you have any ID on you? Do you have any identification on you? No? Okay. Can I just see what's in your hands? Okay. Do you have your shirt on? Okay. Do you have any needles or anything on you? No sharps on you? Where do you live?
2 blocks down the road.
What street? It's the police. What street do you live on? Okay, here, I'll give you a ride home. Let's go. What's in your fanny pack? Put your shirt on. Keep your shirt on, okay? What's in your fanny pack?
Request another vehicle?
I work at the post office. I'm not stupid.
Okay, I didn't say you.
Junk. Okay? This is my friend. I was waiting for him to come home. Okay?
Okay.
I'm not stupid.
Come on, we'll go home.
Back.
We're going home.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do up your jacket for me, okay?
Yeah, that's no problem.
Thanks.
17 update.
Updating. Grab your stuff there, okay?
3-4, your subject 29 is 1010.
Yep, after you, man.
We have a lost entry.
All right, good.
01 for extensive. FPF.
We'll go down the elevator, okay? Do you know what street you live on?
Yeah, I live 2 blocks away.
Oh, what street is it? Okay, come on. Let's go. You gotta tell me what street it is so I can take you there.
You walk?
Yeah, I'll walk you.
Okay.
Hit that button again.
Okay.
Relax, let's go. Come on. Burnaby 17, you canceled the EHS, right?
Hello.
Do you know her?
I don't know. What's your name? Pardon me? Let's do what? I don't think so.
Hold on, whoa. Are you gonna come back? What? I'm gonna give you, well, let me give you a ride home.
And I'll send money
You
to
want to
your
walk me
location.
home? Because you probably should be driving.
I can't, I'm not walking you home.
No?
Burnaby 17.
17, go.
Drive me all the
Did you
way
cancel
around the
EHS?
block,
If
man.
not, can you do so, please?
How are you?
Okay, hop in my car, let's go.
Leslie? Yes. No, don't know her.
Okay, hop in my car, let's go.
Okay.
I'll give you a ride home. Come on, this one. Hop in. Gotta get in the back, okay, Les?
No.
Yeah, you got to. Leslie.
Oh, come on. I'm not getting in the cop car. I've never been in a cop car in my life.
Come on.
Never in my life.
Come on,
I'm
let's
not
go.
doing it today.
Come on.
I'm not going to no back.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Come on. Come on. Well, I'm gonna give you a ride. No, nobody sits in my front seat. Come on. Come on. Don't
ever pull a woman. Not me, anyway.
let go of my hand.
Well, let go of me.
Come on, let's go. What? Yeah. Come on. Get in. Get in.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out.
Are you gonna put your shoes on? No. I'll take that. Get in. Please. Get in. Will you get in, please? I don't want to argue with you.
I don't want you to take my purse.
It's gonna sit with me. You'll get it right back. Get in, please.
Monday should be there anytime.
What's this guy?
Will you please get in?
He's a nice cop.
Okay, will you please get in? Leslie,
You want to deal with him.
please. Get your leg in before. Good girl.
She listens to reason.
Yeah. Okay, this female was sitting up on the second floor of apartment building, exposing her upper body. When we arrived, she was seated in front of an apartment door saying she knew the people that lived there, but there was no answer at that apartment. There's a strong odor of alcohol coming off her, so we arrested her for drunk in a public place. We're going to take her back to Burnaby RCMP detachment. She'll be booked in for the night and released when she's sober sometime tomorrow morning.
This is Ladder 9. It's one of the aerial apparatus we use on the Vancouver Fire Department. This is one of our newer rigs. It's only about a year old. We've had it since February. It's got mostly ladders and equipment on it, but this particular one is also equipped with a full-size pump, so it can pump water just as well as a pumper truck. In the front, we have the driver and a lieutenant usually ride in the front, and it's equipped with a what we call an MDT, which is a portable console. Tells us where we're going and gives us other information for each call. In the back seat, we call it the jump seat. This is where the runner rides. This apparatus runs with an officer and 2 firefighters, including the driver. And back here, there's 2 self-contained breathing apparatuses built into the seat so that you can strap it on the way to a call. As well, there's our first aid kit and oxygen therapy unit, and gloves and various other equipment that we use on a regular basis. As I said, this has a full-size pump, and it also has 4 hoses, which we call pre-connect lines. They're connected right into the pump, and this particular apparatus has 150 gallons of water on it in a booster tank, and we can run any of those hoses directly from the booster tank as soon as we arrive on scene, so we can have water flowing within seconds, really. And of course, for continued operation, we need to connect the pump to a hydrant, fire hydrant. Some of the compartments we have, this is what's called a positive pressure fan. One of the duties of the ladder truck when it arrives on a fire scene is ventilation. And we achieve this through the positive pressure fan. It's just a motor with a big fan blade attached to it. And we can set this up just outside the door of a building and create positive pressure inside. And by opening various windows and doors on the other side or near the top of the building, we can flow the smoke out of it and clear the atmosphere inside the building. That improves visibility and also reduces any chance of things like backdraft or flashover. It makes it a better place to work inside. This compartment has various appliances for operating the hose. We have a hose clamp here, which is used to control or shut off the flow of water in a line. When a hose line is charged, it has typically 100 psi in it, so to shut it off, other than with the nozzle, you need quite a hefty clamp. Various fittings and adapters for attaching different size hoses, attaching 2 male ends together, we have double female. Extra nozzles down here if we need to run extra lines off. We just attach one of these nozzles to the hose and run it out. One of the other things an aerial does, besides having ladders, is it carries lots of extra equipment. So here we have the bolt cutters, squeegee mops for clearing out water, pry bar, and various other tools and accessories that we may need. In here we have our chainsaw. That's used for ventilation again, which is one of the things that the ladder does. For cutting holes in roofs or gaining access through doors or walls. This is what's called a ladder roller. It's being phased out mostly. It's used on the edge of a building when we haul up a ladder by a rope onto the roof. These rollers allow it to roll smoothly over the edge rather than scrape across the edge of the roof. This compartment has the water and gas keys to shut off the water supply to buildings and also gas supply through the underground valves that the city installs. This is a hose roller, similar to the ladder roller, but it's used for hose when a hose runs over the edge of a roof. And this compartment is the what we call the water vac. It's a backpack water vacuum, and we can use that to pick up water after a fire. It works just like an ordinary vacuum cleaner, except you wear it on your back. in the rear compartment is where we have all the ladders. We have the 50-foot pulled extension, which is the biggest ladder that we carry. We also carry a wall ladder, a roof ladder, which is equipped for hooks, which we use when we're working on pitched roofs. We hook the tips over the peak, and that reduces the slipping hazard. This is what we call the inside extension. It's a very small extension ladder which we can use to gain access to attics or crawl spaces inside buildings. This is the main extension ladder that we would normally use. It's the 35-foot extension, and that's the ladder that we'd use typically at most house fires. This tray here contains salvage equipment, brooms, shovels, mops, which we use for cleaning up after a fire, one of the tasks we use. As I said, this apparatus is equipped with a full-size pump, and so we also carry a full consignment of hose to go with it. This is the 5-inch supply line. This is the line that we connect into the hydrant at a fire to supply the pump with water. And that attaches to the large port that we have on our hydrants in the city of Vancouver. This is the 65-millimeter line, or 2.5-inch line. This is the large size line that we use to attack fires, usually on the outside. It's a high volume line. We can also use this as a supply line for smaller fires, to lay line from a hydrant into the pump. This compartment, we carry ropes and salvage equipment. We have the poly sheets, just big plastic sheets which we can use to protect furniture and personal belongings. When we're working on a fire, if they're not directly involved with a fire, we can cover them up and prevent water damage and dirt from getting on them. Spare utility lines we use for hauling tools and equipment and securing ladders, various other things. We also carry, on the ladders, we carry a lifeline. And this is a static kern mantle rope. And we use that for life safety applications with the life harness for rescuing victims from buildings. This compartment carries our portable fire extinguishers. We have a 14-kilogram dry chemical extinguisher, a 2-kilogram CO2. This is a 2.5-gallon air pressurized water, and this is a 7-kilogram CO2 extinguisher. And we can use these for small fires such as grease fires, pots on stoves, things where it would be inappropriate to bring in a water hose to extinguish the fire. This compartment has the floodlights and the junction boxes that we use, again, with our generator set, which we can use to supply power inside a building when we're doing overhaul work after the fire is extinguished. At night, of course, it's very dark and the electricity is shut off, so we need to supply our own electricity with the generator. We've got the 3 power cords that go with the floodlights, and we can take those right inside a building and light up the area that we're working in for safety reasons. This apparatus also has the ability to plug into the generator. We can run the generator right on the rig here, and it plugs in. And we can work the floodlights here on the rig, and also there's floodlights at the tip of the ladder so that we can light up the outside of a building when we're working on it. And that really helps at night. So with the equipment we carry on the apparatus and the apparatus itself, we can usually handle most of the situations we encounter. Of course, we never really know what we need till we get to the call and see what we got. But with the training and equipment that we have, we can usually handle whichever situation we come across.